Well, welcome back to the Contractor series. We are on Scooter Rare's nice little Mac Glen Isa, and we are going to do something a bit stupid today. I took this contract. Yes, it's beat lifting, and I think we all know how bad that can be. I think we're okay. Let's see, are we picking anything up? We are indeed, right. Do a couple of headlands, and I'm going to start trying to go up and down using GPS, or not GPS, but Mowgli's version GPS. I will actually get my head around the actual GPS one, but because it costs extra money to have installed. Well, that's handy, and we didn't even pick any of those up. I wonder where the pickup is. Must be fairly well down the body of this thing. Yeah, picking stuff up, and yeah, we are now. Right. Yes, we do a couple of laps around here. Now, get back to the story. I've been told by the local bank, as you know, they have said they're willing to lend me something, but no, I've heard talk of 20,000, which wouldn't really be a lot of good if we're not getting the equipment. 25,000 was mentioned, 30,000. I'm actually hanging out to see if I can get 40,000 from them. With that, I should buy a little Fiat and this back sprayer, just the cheap Coon back sprayer. Couldn't have the front tank anyway, because the Fiat don't take it, and that would be our own equipment. We've got to pay for it, of course, but this could well go well towards it. This is about an £8,000 contract. Yes, I picked the big one, a big field and a big contract. I will probably regret this by the time I've got it done, and I think this is going to take us 2 days actually. I can't see us getting it done in 1 day. We're already near 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's just see if this will. That may do. Let's just try. No. Come back. Oh, of course, what I didn't do on it is. Alright, will you try that? No, try that, see? That looks better. Let's try that, shall we? Yes, I didn't quite get that right, did I? I forgot the left Alt W. Because they keep changing the way it operates. I can't keep up with it. Well, we've got a big hole in the centre of the field now. We've got to watch out how far we're going. I don't think, it's often be said that I don't think. We'll find out, shall we? Alt. That won't quite go to this, but we should be able to level off to this line eventually. Yeah, I know we're going well out here, but there is a reason for it. I just want to try and level some of these off. I'll stop here and just aim up to there, see what happens if we try this. That's going to go around to 90, that's no good to us. I think what we're going to have to do is go up here and try and take this down to 90. I'm going to come up down here a couple to. Which way's long? No, this is a long edge here. That's alright, I'm talking to myself again. It happens often when you get to my time of life. You know, such young lads have got no one else to talk to. Only our imaginary friends. The worst thing is when you start arguing with your imaginary friend. I wonder if anybody here has actually done that. No. Oh, W. Right, that looks. I know we're off again, but this is just a level off. Now I'll start going up and down on this line, the longest line. I can't remember which side that tips it. It's on the proper side now, on the outside now, so we're possibly just, we should get up and down, I would have thought. Well, we will find out. Just lift that round, bring it round. Now there is talk on this map, and by the time you see it, we'll know whether it's true or not. That won't work with the patch when it's launched. It may well have been launched by the time you see it. They make it 2 weeks in advance. Now I'm hoping we've got this right. Let's find out. Yes, we are about right. We might have just gone in a bit too far this time. Can't actually see. It looks like we may be alright. It's hard to tell. Let's cheat. Oh no, we have missed it by a whisker. And we'll catch that later. And we will need it, because the thing with harvest missions, no matter what they are, you need to take everything. And I'm just going to do it so I can actually see how far we got. We're 11% at the moment. That's not bad. We won't get it done in this episode. And I think I'm going to put you through watch me struggle with that next episode. I don't think I'm going to bother to lift. Seems a bit of a waste. And remember, there's one thing about doing contracts: you can't damage the fields. You cannot damage the crops. It's rather a nice feeling, that is. I can go mad in deep, unload on the wrong side. I just want to get this level. Try it there. I bet I've missed a bit the other side now. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, you can see in the mirror we have missed one bit, and we're almost full. I'll catch these at the end, all these bits I missed. But with harvest, well, let's back up. With harvest missions, of course, you cannot get it wrong. Just put the brake on and put the pipe out. And I'm going to tab across to the tractor, because I can't remember where I left it. At least I left it on the field, which is one thing. Have we got a sheet off? Oh, I don't think there's a sheet on this one, that's alright. That's where I went deep into it. The more I'm using this simple directional mod, the more I'm liking it. It's not GPS. You cannot do half the things you can do with the old upside down GPS, and I'm hoping you'll be able to do with the new one when it's finished. It's still very much work in progress. The way I understand it works well for what it is, and it's a bit better in this, as it gives the width, so you haven't got to guess the width. But it's not as, what I hear, it's not as quick to use as this one. I don't know how right it is, because I haven't tried it. I'm going to take this off the field, so I'm staying with the tractor. In fact, look that way. I might pass to go and empty this all. Yeah, everyone's going to hold 9 more thousand, so let's get into the cab. And try and remember where we've got to go now. This is 10, oh yeah, we want to go up the top end there. This will be the first load of sugar beet, and so far we've done 14%. And I wish I hadn't stopped that there, but there. As I said before, it's a lovely little map. This is Scooter Air at its best. This is what you expect from. Fairly tight, but still enough room around the field to use the hired helper. Now, I made use of that on my off-screen player, this map, and in fact I got field 1 and it's about double the size at start, because that's gone close to the hedges. I've gone typical British style and I keep doing that, I keep cutting far too soon. Must remember that. And it's also got tight little turns like that, you have to remember that it's not made for really big equipment, it's made for small and medium equipment. This is really top end for it. Oh, it's got traffic, but it's got traffic at standard speed, which is a little bit of a nuisance. But it's got these nice little touches like the speed humps there and the windows on the houses along this street where you can actually see into them. I can't remember which one I meant to go to. Back one. Right. Make sure you get the right one. If not, you tip it and you get the money for it, but you can't do the contract. Just a word of warning for anybody who hits the wrong one on this one, on contracts. If I was to go on one, I would not get the contract done. I should say not put the price of it, but if I go on to the next one, the price goes up. So we'll see what happens. The other booty, but there's 16% of it transport and 14% we had there. It's now up to 17%, but we had already harvested. God, I wish I could get some new teeth. Already harvested 14%. And this is fun coming out with traffic on. Oh, especially when you do that. And there's a bin there which I always hit, and I hit it again. Yes, I think that's the bin I hit. But if we cut the inside, I don't know what we hit there. Nothing but the looks of it. Huh. Oh great. Oh, we hit the inside of that. Oh, shut up. Let's see if we can just... Oh, cross, hold on. I'm just going to unhook. I forgot I've got manual attach on. This is a good start, isn't it? Now, somehow I've got to get around all this traffic. Bash it all up. Now, I can see the comments I'm going to get from my good mate Stu. He's going to have a field day with this. Right, we got out of this bit now. I don't know how we got. Oh, well, I think what we've got to do is bash this back to get it. I'll try and get it off there so that we reset it. I think it might be quicker to reset. Yeah, I think it's going to be quick to reset that. So, oh, right. What we're going to do is do a reset, and then we'll come our way. Start again. Now, remember where the all we want is the tractors. No, sorry, the trailers. This one. There we are. Reset. Yes, I certainly do. Right. Get back into the tractor. Oh, shut up. Rather a red-faced farmer contractor going back to get a now somewhat battered trailer with a battered tractor, and I just hope the farmer doesn't see what I've done to his equipment. We will certainly be going on to this one again next week. I might do some of this off screen, do a couple of load off screen. I keep forgetting about cutting. This is the big problem with the bigger equipment. You can see the problem with the larger stuff. You haven't really got the room to turn. You can do it, but you need to be a bit more careful than I was. No, just get out and manual attach. This one, unlike the one I prefer, you can actually see when you're in range by the little dots. And I'm actually getting quite good at backing onto them without really looking. Without having to concentrate too hard to get about the right place. Right, let's get back and do another load. Well, we do a load every quarter hour. It's going to take a fair while to do this. Let's say we know that we've done 40. Warehouse is 14% of the field so far. Plus I should have done this one. Right next door, we actually want a hole in the fence there between the two. And I'm breaking the speed limit here by 2 miles an hour. Well, I'll get away with it. I'll just plead insanity. No one's going to doubt that. This is no traffic up this end of the map. You get to know where the traffic is. Yeah. Park it down here. And we'll tab across to this again. I forgot about this. I'll switch it on. Put cruise back on. Oh, and take the brake off, and away we go. Brake's quite effective. From a standstill, I don't think it's effective. So I've got the brake on here, and it's not working the same as the old handbrake mod. But no, it is. You see, once you come to a stop, you can't carry on, but that won't slow you down like that. Now I'm just going to get rid of these 2 bits I missed here, these 2 rows. I'm going to try to anyway. I'll get rid of the biggest part of them. Because they begin to annoy us. I want to check something here. Will that go in the right direction there? Yeah, that's alright. At 180 degrees, you just have to press Control W. If there's any other, to get it to the right one, you have to press Alt W first to reset it. When I first tried this particular sort of GPS part of Mowgli's modern drive control, I forget what the hell he calls it. Just got to remember, because I've got both of them on here, and they both have been made to work together. I noticed looking at the GitHub that I think they both have the others stuff in their GitHub folder, and that's so they can actually work well together, and that's what I like to see. They're both. Oh, I hope I haven't missed that again. No, it's alright. We're just on it. In fact, I am going to take over and do this manually because it's a little bit too nerve-wracking. But they are working well together. In fact, if you have both on, the other one switches off. It's shuttle control. I'm not certain whose handbrake we're using, which one is from. But I mainly use the other one to tell me what the condition of the equipment is. Where it's very handy to know. Now let's see if we can get this right. This isn't steering too well, but it might be because I've got the front down all the time. I think it is actually. I'm just going to have to Let's see if we can just bring this round to the right place now. Yes, better. Drop it down again, if not we're going to miss that completely. Get it leveled up onto the thing. Control W. Cruise control on. And away we go. We'll get another load. We'll see if we can get in and out of the sell point without too much incident. I could cheat and take traffic off and swear blind it's the roads up either end of the village. Not that any of you believe that, there was no traffic, but I think we'll stick with it, we'll try. That's better. I've also got one of the engine braking mods on, so the engine braking is much reduced, back to almost zero. Well, probably a little bit overkill, but it gives me another skill to worry about. Trying to remember the brake in plenty of time. And for those who are interested, I'll give a full rundown of the videos I produce now each week. Mondays is Family Farm, based on Riverview version 2, I think it is. I get confused on the different versions because Roy brings out. I had so many from Roy, beaters and whips and the rest of it, as well as completed. That's what I'm playing at the moment, is completed. It's a completed one. Well, we're not going to get round like that. I don't want to detach it. Tuesdays. Oh, it's the series again on Roy's earlier version of Riverview, which is Newbie Farm version 4. That one I know of by heart, which version that is. Bring it in a bit more, that's better. If I was anybody, all I'd have is I'd be doing this a lot more professionally. Wednesdays is my motorsport manager, which I enjoy immensely, and it's staying no matter how few people watch it. Thursdays, of course, is this one, the Contractor series, where I'll be going around different maps, mainly the smaller to medium-sized maps. At the moment, the first several episodes are going to be based on Maypole and Glen Isla. Glen Isla at the moment for a few weeks, till we've done most of the jobs on here. Then we go back to Maypole for a little while whilst I search out another map I want to play. I've got one in mind, but it isn't. Version 2 of it isn't out at the moment. I'm going to wait until it comes out. I won't be doing Riverview on this series because I'll be doing some contracting soon on the family farm. Right, and Fridays is one of my favourite maps. Certainly, I think my favourite map from 17, Blickling. A much underrated map, I feel. Should have got a lot more play. It's got no extras on. In fact, there's no BGA. You can't manually sell the milk because it's based in a real location. But the fields are medium to large, I'd say. Odd shapes, difficult to get to, some of them. And as I prefer, everything is collidable. You cannot take chances with it. And it will take medium to big equipment. Not giant equipment. The giant equipment include things like big buds, In fact, I don't think any European map really should be able to take big buds, because they are just too big for our farms. An Australian or American map, yes, but certainly not European maps. European farms are not built for such niceties. I think we got it again. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Almost got the second one done. I think it's at least going to be around the 30-minute mark. So I think 40 minutes will see this episode out. So if any of you are a bit pushed for time, you ain't got long to hang on now. About another 15 minutes max. What's that you say? It seems like a lifetime? Yeah, sorry about that. Oh yeah, we're up to 26, almost 27,000 litres. Now, I wish Glance was out on this. I wish Deck could throw a glance over to this. I know this Inspector, but I don't know why, but every time I try and fit that in, it clashes with something else I've got. And I don't know what, and I'm not going. And I've got a feeling that most of it'll be one of the script mods, and I need those. I'm not running the script mod. I don't need, or don't feel I need. Certainly need more than Inspector. But Glance would be the boy. I preferred Glance when we had the choice of two. Alright. I think we're just right there. Just trick look forward. Yes, we're there. We'll put the brake on. Oh, we left a pipe out, so that's alright. Oh boy, we're gonna try this again. Well, as we can't damage the crop, just to probe it. Okay, no damage. Can't damage the crop when you're doing contract. You wouldn't do this if it's your own field. As you'd have, unless you're turned off crop destruction, which I don't, because I like crop destruction on. And I wonder how many more times I can say that and make a complete mess of the pronunciation. Alright, we get this done. We take this one back, and this. In fact, what I'm going to do is one. That's it. Just going to get a quick screenshot. Get ready for the noise. There we are. Yes, I'll put the new hub back on this now. Yes, it's definitely better with that on. Alright, so take the brake off. Oh boy, there we go. First bit is easy. In fact, I'm going to cut across there. Oh, this is hard work going up this bit of the hill. I think I've got four. Let's just no. Oh, looks like it's on 4 wheels drive all time, so that's 7, 8, 9. Oh well, that's wrong again. Right, let's see if we can get this right this time. We've gone a lot wider coming out. Yes, look at that. I can do it when I try. Let's see how a bit what's going to be a problem. Especially remembering we've got traffic. This bit ain't too bad because I know it's nothing coming the other way. So, okay, because they don't stop. They take no notice of the lines. So I just go straight through. Now, would it be easier if we went the other way around here? Shall we find out? Yes, let's. That's the second one we want. It may be easier coming out going this way around, I don't know. We'll find out. Brake on. Well, stop. So no won't move, but unless you stop when you apply the handbrake, that doesn't slow you down at all. That's 32% of it transferred, and we have how much done here? We know that 37% of that's cropped up. Alright, take that off. Swing around. Can you imagine getting the road train around here, you know, from 17? That excellent pack by GTX Andy and others. Oh, that was excellent, that. I used to use parts of it. I never used it as a full road train, not on the maps I play on. And look at that, we got out. And I didn't panic for once. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Right, as it's now for 32 minutes coming up, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. I'll try and leave one load. Whoa, slow down, you almost at the open. I'll try and leave like one load to go at the end of this, so we put it down this side again. It's simplest place. You see, it's such that don't even think it damages the grass, does it? No, I don't think it does. Right, this has actually been this should be a good crop in there. Yeah, I'll try and do a few more load. For my sins. My bung this on the course play. I didn't say it, but just for the hell of it. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on, subscribe. You know you really want to. You know it makes sense. 2 new prizes. Whoever can know who's used to say that regularly in British comedy. Any comments, questions, queries or suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I read everyone. I try and, well, I acknowledge everyone. I try and answer everyone. Of course, yeah, I think that's from our last, like, we've got a real queue of traffic there. Got up there. That'll be sorted out next time you come on. So with that, I think that's why as I try and sort myself out to go back up this hill. And if anybody's questioning, oh yes, if you're doing this by hand, you can do it a whole lot here. Just that AI decides it doesn't want to do the extreme edges. Alright, anyway, so with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.